Give that a bit of a snippy snip. Isn't it better to have a huge one rather than a small one for seeds? These broccolis look like they're ready to go. I think if I leave them any longer, they will go to flower. So they're definitely the biggest ones that I've had grown so far. Pretty happy with that. Very nice. Yeah, I probably could have even picked this a little earlier, but I just wanted to see if it would get a bit bigger. Cool. Some silver beet for lunch. All right, we're doing a bit of a winter pumpkin harvest. We've already harvested a few of these pumpkins, most of them during the autumn, but we're now a good way through winter and we're going to be getting what's left so we can clean up this grass because it's out of control and the poor neighbors are trying to sell their house, so we should make it nice and clean for them, shouldn't we? There you go. One. Still a little bit green, but it's been on for bloody ages, so I think hopefully it's good enough. I'm sure it's fine. All right, let's see if we can spot another. All right, this one looks good. There we go. Number 2. Number 3 is over here. Let's just get this out. Oh. Alrighty. And there she is. I think that's all pumpkins gone. My nice sugar snap peas. My climbing peas. Oh yeah. Yum. This is the best part of winter. All these nice peas. All that hard work getting them in, and then you get to reap the rewards. Oh yeah, bees doing what he needs to do to get my peas going. My strawberry patch is coming along. Bit of new green growth coming out. It's been raining a lot, so certainly haven't needed to use this watering system yet. Yeah, this should be a pretty big strawberry patch soon. This is the Chandler strawberry. I've planted 30 plants total. So I got 3 lines, 3 rows, which I'm going to cover once all the fruits start cranking. I'm just in the process of harvesting some kale Nero. During the winter there's been some nice growth on the kale, and so I'm going to ferment some kale and turn it into a nice fermented green for my breakfast. Yeah, it's all very nice and luscious.
I wish somebody told me the love of your life may not be who you want, and it ain't like in the movies where she comes back and falls into your arms. It's taking me too long.
Here's my purple pak choy. I've just picked the first plants and fried it up with a bit of sesame seeds, sesame seed oil, and this cilantro on top, or coriander we call here, I found growing behind the compost bin. So there we go. It's middle of winter and the peas are cranking. Look at these juicy peas. Gotta pick me some delicious peas. Oh yeah. Get me some peas. Peas in the rain. So we're having a bit of a harvest of our snow peas now. There's quite a few snow peas out here. We've got some sugar snap peas as well. Here's the sugar snap. I've been away for a few weeks, so there's a lot to harvest. So let's get into it. Okay, so I got a bit of a haul from these snow peas today. They don't all look delicious, but the ones that are looking a bit average will just peel and take the peas out. But yeah, not a bad little harvest. Just harvesting a bit of floor lettuce. lettuce that's self-seeded on the ground. I've just taken the cover off this garden bed to see what's going on. The kale looks really good, not being attacked by insects. No eggs on there. Looks really healthy. Yeah, this kale looks real good too. No insect damage at all. So it does help a lot to have this insect netting on there. The only downside is that everything gets squashed because it's not very high. I mean, look at the state of this thing. This poor, I think it's a cauliflower. It's not doing anything yet. So these do have some insect damage despite being under the netting. Obviously there's a bit of getting in there still. The lettuce, the beetroots. Beetroots are forming slowly but surely. Not much to report on the garlic, it just sits here and does its thing. Hopefully it will establish some nice bulbs. Come check out this spinach over here that I got from this old guy's garden that I was doing. He said it's a native spinach and it's quite high in oxalates, so you've got to cook it beforehand. But it's quite a thick leaf spinach. This perpetual spinach is going crazy. I haven't picked any of the leaves of this perpetual spinach in quite a while. It definitely looks like it looks more like silver beet than spinach now, doesn't it? Used to have nice little petite leaves that look like spinach. A rainbow chard. Spring onions going to seed. All right, we are harvesting some asparagus. This asparagus plant is a couple of years old, and just notice there's some spears. So let's cut these off. Huh. Hoi. Hoi. Nothing like a bit of fresh baby silver beet in the morning, harvested direct from the garden. The peas are getting close to being finished. I've just gone through and pruned the roses, pulled out a lot of the weeds, preparing myself for the spring. It's already flowering. I think I was advised to potentially pick those flowers off so it would grow a little quicker, but I'm not really in a rush, to be fair. So I think I'm just gonna let it produce me a couple of strawberries, and I'll wait for it to grow in its own time. But overall, pretty happy with the strawberry patch. Looking forward to seeing how it goes in a couple of years, all over the next year or two. Oh, oops. Let's get a new one. 3 papayas have survived the winter, barely. That one's not looking too good. Bit of new foliage. Oh, burnt me silver beet. Crispy. I've just harvested a bunch of sweet potato out of here. So let me show you that. I mean, what the heck's this? It's a purple sweet potato, white flesh. I don't know how it's going to taste. It's obviously quite a bit of an older, probably needed to be harvested a while ago. But it's not the first time I've eaten old sweet potato. And oh, Jesus. Just about to put my hand on a wasp. The wasps are back for action. Yeah, it's not the first time I've eaten old sweet potato. Grade 2, maybe it's grade 3 or 4, not sure. Look at this sneaky bugger. Hey, come back! Just put in some cauliflower and Brussels sprouts between the strawberries because they've only just really become big enough. I planted the seeds probably during autumn last year and they didn't really grow much until now. So I thought I might as well put them in somewhere, and this is the only place that I had, so I put them between the rows. And hopefully they don't impact too much on the strawberries while they grow. I don't really know what to expect, but I thought might as well try, seeing as I don't really know where else to put them. So let's see how they go.